I didn't say anything, so continuing upwards. Hang on. That's not a dead end. It's like it because I did this.
Uh-huh.
Okay, one sec. Let me...
There's a reason we haven't moved.
Polygon reveal. Cool. That'll be helpful here. Just... Okay.
Aha.
That's cool.
Do you see anything?
There, I see a
There.
beautiful room.
Now that you're there, you hear a loud snoring coming from the room directly to your right.
Should we see what it is,
A
or
loud snoring.
keep moving?
Yes.
Well, it seems to be snoring, so whoever it is could be asleep. Perhaps
Yes.
they could give us some. Perhaps they should give us some information about what happened here.
Yes. Let's go ask.
Oh, wrong button. There we go.
Alright.
Well, I can only tell
Here
that
you
it
go.
seems to be something big.
Yeah, it's definitely big.
Well, I can definitely tell. I can tell just from the little bit you've
It
revealed.
would have slowly revealed itself, but here you go.
Okay, so it's a camera. Oh, it's one of those.
There is a Tyrantrum asleep in the middle of the room with a collar, a rather large collar around its neck, and a name tag falling off onto the floor, reading Rex. There is also a incredibly large hole in the ceiling. Kind of more towards the wall.
I'd say. Well, I believe we may have found the cause of the collapse.
I believe so. Why is he wearing a collar? I wonder.
That is actually a very good question.
It remains asleep.
I'll just take a step further into the room. Go. Excuse me, sir.
It stirs a bit, but otherwise continues to sleep.
Mr.
him.
Rex.
It is not. It does not respond. It just continues to rest.
Well, I'm hesitant to approach in case he is not a morning person.
Agreed. Perhaps we should let him rest. It doesn't look like this room goes anywhere else anyway.
Well, I imagine I'm not exactly going to approach, but
He suddenly emits a low growl as he snores.
I would suggest we stay near the door, just in case.
Well,
It continues napping.
let's continue.
I would like to try one more time, then we shall continue.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir. He's calling in a bit of a louder voice now.
It stirs a bit more, almost stretches out a bit, but doesn't appear to wake up.
Don't cough. He's gonna call it out again. A little louder.
Alright.
But he's but obviously staying near the door just in case.
This time you hear another low growl, and you see one of its eyes open up, and it kind of rolls over and looks at you.
So, good Good morning. We apologize for waking you, but we were wondering if you could possibly answer some questions. We are a explorer team. We are here to
You
investigate.
it emits a low growl.
So it doesn't seem to be intelligent then.
It's just looking at you.
May as well explain the so just in case. We are an explorer team. We have heard that there is a collapse here. We're wondering if you could shed some light on what may have possibly happened here.
It continues to look at you and kind of groggily gets to its feet. It bumps against the ceiling of the cave, kind of knocking off bits of rock here and there.
Sir, do you...
Okay.
Okay, can I use my telepathy now?
Yeah, sure.
Surface thoughts.
You get the words ball and squeaky toy.
Oh.
Klaus, we should go.
It starts stepping closer.
Now.
Yeah, we're gonna leave now.
Yeah.
It does that thing dogs do where they just kind of stick their nose through a doorway or a hole.
Okay, so
Otherwise, it just whines and then walks backwards.
okay, so yeah,
Yeah, let's get away from that.
yeah, let's continue on. Yeah, we ain't, I
Okay.
ain't touching that.
He thought we were toys to be chewed.
He's a little
Outside of
jerk.
character Griffin, why have you suddenly decided to put on
I don't
German accent
know.
as well?
I don't know. I probably shouldn't. It just keeps I
Klaus-
hear yours and it
Klaus is
happens.
understandable. Klaus is understandable because he's, German.
Yeah,
Klaus.
I need to not do
Yours,
that.
I don't know with the name Anders.
Yeah, I don't need to do that. I just keep doing it because I keep hearing yours. I don't mean to. I'm gonna try not to.
So, yeah. Well,
You
if you could hear his thoughts, why did you not inform us earlier?
I didn't hear him until then.
he had only just woken up after all, and it took him a minute to even realize what was going on. So that's why you only heard it then.
So should we head to the left or the right?
To your left, the noise that you had heard earlier is louder. Appears to be the main source. You hear a little commotion to your right, but nowhere near as much, though you do notice little scraps of food and such lining the path.
I think
Path to the right.
Yes.
I think we check the left first.
Very well.
Alright. As you round the corner, you see Mr. Mime
Oh,
standing with its arms crossed in the middle of the hallway.
okay then.
He raises his head as you round the corner and looks at you. Mime?
Why is... Considering that we're Pokemon and he's Pokemon, why is he not speaking English?
Do you say this out loud?
Well, no, I'm asking you, this is the GM.
You'll find out. Keep going.
I say, perhaps someone who can give us some answers. Good afternoon, sir. We are an explorer team. We are here investigating a recent collapse. Wondering if you were in the vicinity at the time.
The collapse wasn't further down here. Get out.
Yes,
Just stands there.
the collapse closed off the tunnel. We're looking for another way there.
Yeah, I heard the rubble. If you don't know the code, get out.
The code? Can I telepathy? It would only work
Yeah,
if
you just
he was
hear-
actively thinking about the code, but
No, you just hear, damn Explorer teams always showing up down here causing trouble.
Okay.
These guys look like newbies.
fair enough.
Well,
So you gonna just stand there or what?
so, well, we were wondering if you happen to know what's the cause of said collapse was.
Don't know. I don't care. Are you gonna stay there or are you gonna go?
Well, this gentleman does not seem very friendly. I suggest that we investigate further.
I suppose we can come back.
Yeah. Maybe in a few years, kids. Get going.
Through telepathy, I just want to say in Klaus's head, how rude.
Indeed.
Since I assume you'll just follow stuff. The amount of like scraps of food and such increases as you continue onwards.
So,
You
God,
you actually notice like a container or two as you go along.
a container of what?
It just looks like a little box.
So,
It's empty. It's just like discarded on the ground.
Yeah. Is there any like salvageable food?
Not for you.
Okay.
I'd say, my God, this Pokemon must be a very messy eater.
Absolutely. Who would leave all this behind? I suppose we just push forward.
Indeed.
More bits of scraps of food and other such things. Nothing more to notice as you continue onwards.
Completely ignoring it because technically we're surrounded by my food. It's called the fucking walls.
Good for you. A not door. You hear talking coming from the room ahead.
Okay.
It there's a few frustrated, not yells. I don't know. There's a few frustrated noises and like a thud or two, but otherwise just low talking.
Interesting sounds. Should we go in?
Perhaps we should.
If only to see what's in there.
Of course.
Alright. As you enter the room, you see a bunch of Rhyhorn sitting around a table. That is not to scale. It's just they should probably be a bit bigger. I just couldn't really fit them in very well.
Uh-huh.
Yes, they're all sitting around a table, and you notice a few cards over the floor.
Okay.
They all appear to be looking around. Before one of them yells out, "Damn it! I fold," and kind of puts his hand on the table, only it just kind of tips the table over, and a few cards and what appear to be chips just kind of fall off and onto the floor again.
Okay.
Damn it. Whatever.
So, telepathically, I want to say to Klaus, I'm beginning to think this other passage is not a continuation of the mines.
I'm just thinking back. I'm just thinking in my head. I believe so.
The one on the right side of the table, again, I'm just going by the top-down view, lifts its head up at one point and looks over to you. Like, What are you two doing down here?